Hey, folks, how you going? So, as I said last episode, this was a planned part of Top Choice. Didn't get around to doing it, but today I am taking a look back at the career of Jamie Lee Curtis. She got her big break in the original classic Halloween, and she thought she didn't get the role. Was fairly disappointed how she went, but got a call from John Carpenter, and he more or less said, "Congratulations, you've got it." And Halloween shot up to the top as the most successful independent movies ever. Cost $300,000, made almost $80 million. And following Halloween, Jamie popped up in Prom Night, a very awesome slasher, a campus slasher, and prominently mentioned and referenced in Scream. Now, Prom Night's pretty cool. Got a sequel, a remake, some other follow-ups, but the original is the best one. It's got good gore effects for the time. It's got some sensually suggested scenes, very eerie score, and it's pretty thrilling. And then Jamie did A Fish Called Wanda, where she did some nudity in that, and did same in Trading Places, which is a pretty good comedy film. Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd. It's seen as a precursor to Coming to America, because there's two characters in this who started off rich and then they ended up homeless, and those two guys are in Coming to America. So yeah, these films are connected. It's a bit more than a coincidence and reference. But instead of staying with horror, Jamie appeared in The Fog, Terror Train, but she branched out to comedy. Did some sci-fi, did action. Of course, she came back to Halloween, but her comedy work would pay off very well in this classic. Seen as a Bond film, well, if James Cameron directed a Bond film, True Lies is awesome. Great action, good comedy. Of course, Jamie does that dance routine, and she actually fell, and that take was kept in because it was so natural. True Lies is a good film. One of Jamie's best performance. She does well in Halloween, Halloween 2, H2O Resurrection. Not gonna mention the new ones. And so, yeah. Love True Lies. Adore Halloween, Halloween 2. Does need more Prom Night, but yeah, she does good in Prom Night. The main girl, she's like the target, but she survives. And I guess she didn't want to be typecast in horror. Sure, it gave her a career, made her known, but she showed us what she could do and a little bit more. And did great in Fish Called Wanda and Trading Places. And, well, of course, you got H2O. She returned to the series for a paycheck. That's her defense, what she says, and quite strong in this one. She's more aware. Laurie's stronger. She's ready. She's set. Of course, in the story, Laurie Strode faked her death changed her name, moved away, but Michael still tracked her down. You know, and people say Halloween's got multiple timelines. It doesn't. In part 4, it's noted that Laurie's daughter is put up for adoption and she died, and then in H2O, Laurie says she faked her death. Because she put her daughter up for adoption to get away, but that didn't work, so yeah. In H2O, I think from memory she changed her name to Shannon Tate or Sharon Tate. I can't remember. I guess it's a reference to the actress who was murdered by Charlie Manson and his clan. But yeah, H2O, it's a good sequel. The last good one, because the rest just... And then she returns in Resurrection. Said she'll only do it if Laurie gets killed off, and this is the true end to Halloween, because this film killed the franchise. So this is the real kills and ends. Halloween ended here. The storyline ended here. The rest are remakes. And yeah, like, the sci-fi film she was in was released in 97, wasn't a huge hit, and she's done some awareness, like spokesperson, activist, speeches, and part of many organizations, some health organizations, women's rights, children's rights, so many rights, activist groups, but all good, positive, and supportive campaigns. She's spoken up for, she's spoken against, she's been with, she's gone against, stood up. She's done well. She's smart. And yeah, really good actress. And interesting about Halloween is Peter Cushing was intended to be Loomis, but having been in Star Wars, producers thought won't make sense. This top profile actor going to an independent. So imagine if Jamie Lee Curtis took on the role of Princess Leia, and Carrie Fisher took on the role of Laurie Strode. Could have worked. It could have worked. Will be interesting, but yeah, that's just a little Star Wars trivia. And apparently Sir Christopher Lee was going to be Michael, so they could reunite Peter and Chris, since they worked in a number of horror films together. Now, why am I doing this little side thing? Oh, this is just a reference to Halloween's supposed other timelines. I know it's about Jamie, and she's had a great career, and her mom was Janet Leigh, most known for being in Psycho. And she cameos in Halloween H2O, driving the car, and they got the Psycho theme used. So, Psycho, Halloween, and Scream are all connected. They branch off each other. And Jamie starred in horror, branched off to comedy, action, sci-fi, came back to horror. And everything else in between, she did. So we thank her for all that. It's been great talking about this amazing lady. And next time, we're going to talk about the career of another amazing lady. and I'll scare you later.